Hello, I am forecaster Matt Maley at the National Weather Service San Francisco Bay Area office in Monterey, California. This is a weather briefing on the large swell set to impact the West Coast over this coming weekend. Do not use this information contained in the briefing after noon on Thursday, January 17th, as information is subject to change. A powerful Pacific storm system located over the northwest part of the ocean will continue to move north and east over the next several days. This storm system has generated an area of high waves which is expected to track across the Pacific towards California. These higher waves will arrive in the area beginning late in the afternoon Friday, continuing through the weekend. This will create hazardous beach conditions at a time when nicer weather will bring many people towards the water. Here are some of the expected impacts of the higher waves headed toward the California coast. Hazardous beach conditions including rip currents, sneaker waves, high surf, and a long period swell are expected by late Friday, lasting through Sunday. Temperatures will reach near 70 degrees beginning Thursday and into the weekend. At this time, beach conditions will become hazardous by late Friday, lasting into the weekend. Several hazards are expected, including large surf, sneaker waves, and rip currents. Sneaker waves are potentially dangerous for people walking or fishing along the beach, and are especially dangerous for people fishing on rocks. As a large set of waves arrive, the threat for sneaker waves will begin to increase by late Friday afternoon and evening along the coastline. These waves will be dangerous, and you should never turn your back on the ocean, especially during this coming weekend when the risk of these sneaker waves will be high. The threat for sneaker waves increases first by late Friday. The surf will continue to get higher, and by early Saturday morning, breaking waves up to 20 feet will impact the coastline. The impacts from these breaking waves will be strong rip currents, continued threat for sneaker waves, and west-facing beaches will potentially see the largest breaking waves. Threats will be highest near times of high tide, when the run-up on the beaches will be greatest. The long period swell and large wave set impacting the region Friday through Sunday will initially have a swell period of 25 to 27 seconds on Friday afternoon. Swells will decrease to a periodicity of 20 to 22 seconds on Saturday and Sunday. Mariners should anticipate dangerous conditions near sandbars, jetties, and outcroppings. There will also be an increased threat for shoaling hazards. And finally, a safety message from the Water Safety Coalition. Choose your beach well and visit beaches that you are familiar with and aware of the particular hazards there. Stay back from the water and never turn your back on the ocean. It can and will produce dangerous conditions that you need to be aware of at all times. Do not go in the water after dogs. Dogs that get pulled into the surf almost always get out on their own, so stay on dry land and wait for them to come out. Remember to dial 911 for immediate assistance, especially if people have been pulled into the water. Share this message especially with your family and small children or anyone who plans to venture to the beaches this weekend. Thank you for watching this important presentation on upcoming hazardous beach conditions and safety tips. Continue to monitor forecasts from the San Francisco Bay Area National Weather Service on Twitter at NWS Bay Area. You can also follow us on Facebook, and the easiest way is to search for the U.S. National Weather Service San Francisco. Lastly, you can visit us on the web at weather.gov/San Francisco.